Reporting, Driftlights! Isaac Archer here, and welcome back to Super Robot Wars Y. Editor, I can see you getting ready to play the clip of me at the final Beyblade stream saying that the next stream would be Granblue. I know, it's still coming. I'm just doing prep on my character. I have tested, well, I will be playing on my personal save because I'm not replaying through the game again. Do not expect boss fights to last very long.
Ace, I have a question.
Yes.
You said Godzilla is in this game.
Yes.
Is King Kong in this game?
No.
Okay, so we won't get to see Monkey versus Robot.
Anyway, we're going into a side mission this time because I'm not continuing the story. We've got quite a few of these to do. In this
And
case,
did you say last time that some side missions you can miss?
there is in fact missable content, yes. And in this case, this is a two-part mission. No matter which of this I'd picked, either this or its counterpart, the Gaze of the Red Comet, when I clear this, I am immediately thrown into the next. I don't get a say.
Yeah, and before stream, me and Ace was asking me which one we should go for. I said that one sounds cooler. I say that was also because I think you said you knew the rewards, and I was like, yeah, let's go with that one.
Yeah, basically, this determines what one character out of all of the rewards we're getting from this duo of missions is initially piloting.
Gun.
The Bridge of the A Advents.
Before we all have guns.
I don't think I've seen this character before. Ade? Aid? I don't know.
By the way, don't expect me to do voices. I'm just here for the commentary.
He's just here for the ride.
Yeah. I'm playing Pokopia on my other monitor while Ace is doing this, but I won't be talking about Pokopia.
Yep. We've made it up to space safely for this side mission.
I will say
lovely.
though, this guy in the monitor does look. I would say he smells like a bureaucrat to me. He looks very bureaucratic.
Well, he is the Secretary General.
Oh, and then I forgot this guy. I forgot about this guy.
Nove. Masachika has become quite the big name.
How have I never noticed the cigarettes in his suspenders?
Genuinely, I didn't notice that either.
How did it not fall?
Also strength, maybe?
How tight are those things?
I don't know.
God, the guy's pulling an Urkel. I wonder if Ace even gets that reference.
Steve Urkel.
Okay, she knew the Urkel. Did I do that? I was like, did I do that? I had to pinch my nose to do that voice.
I kid you not. The only reason I know this reference is Family Guy. Because there was an episode where they were trying to send Meg to Mars.
Oh! I got a fun little fact. So the dad from Family Matters, which was where Urkel was from, originally it was supposed to be. I think it was originally supposed to be a spin-off of Die Hard, because he played a cop in the movie. It was supposed to be a spin-off, but then I think they decided, oh, this is gonna be too dark, so let's just make it a regular show where the dad's a cop. And a fun fact, I don't think Urkel even appeared. I think it was until the third or sixth episode.
Yeah.
But he eventually became the main character.
Yeah, which
I believe,
which caused a lot of the cast to basically just get shunned, because Urkel, as soon as he joined the cast, was just an immediate hit with audiences.
Yeah. Also, I believe it was I want to say the cast actually didn't like Jamil White because they said he did kind of have an ego with being person main character, but I do know even Jamil White, the staff and the cast all did not like the original Aunt Vivian, I believe. Not Vivian, no, Aunt Vivian, that was, I believe, no, that was Fresh Prince. That was a different character. Never mind. Yeah.
Anyway.
But I know it's they did say he was kind of egotistical.
Miss Echiko must become quite the big name to get a direct call from the NLN's Secretary General himself. National... what am I thinking? I need a smoke. I'd assume it's because the A Advent, honestly. I'm not going to be giving the female characters voices because, no, fuck that. Well, first the Secretary General's contact with us used to be top secret.
Ace,
What?
is it bad I'm looking at the one on the left and now for some reason I want some pink lemonade? I don't know why.
No, I see it. The
Funny
hat.
enough, no, I mean, I know that, but I'm saying, is it weird that I want that? And funny enough, I have not made any lemonade this entire summer. I should have made later.
All right, just make sure you don't make any milkshakes. I hear it brings all the boys to the yard.
Dad, the boys are in the yard. Who made them?
All
All
of them.
them more milkshakes.
You see me, Con? That's how you do a reference joke. Take notes for your own streams. But now it seems like he's placing his hopes in Miss Echika and the A Advents. A sign of the changing era, perhaps. No. No, it's because Xeon's up there. Time may change, but Xeon never does. Just like what?
Why is it whenever something happens, it's always you three? Iron Blood, Xeon, anything for Iron Blood Orphan, the Junius Treaty.
Personally, I'd be fine if both the bigwigs and the terrorists left us alone. Oh well. Why is he using text-to-speech?
What?
That's a note for the editors. Because I refuse to give him a voice.
Ah. You know what I gotta watch one day? I need to
Go
one
ahead.
day binge watch. I one day need to binge watch The Emperor Has Text-to-Speech. I've only seen some episodes of it.
So that's why the NLN requests that we provide Side 1 with energy. I appreciate the sentiment regardless. Besides, we're not any better in that regard.
Ace.
Huh?
Lincoln responds, he goes, okay, so watch both. Got it. Oh, she's still gonna watch Seed. Why?
Can I say that I find that response hilarious though? Transmission terminated. NLN military deployed to Side 1. That can only mean one thing. Of course. Who else would it be? Still, don't forget the Secretary General told us not to get our hopes up. A Advent, residential quarter. What voice to give this guy? I'm telling you, there's no better person to lead us through the new era than Shar Aznable. I don't know. I mean, sure. I've heard that he's mobilized Neo Zeon to defend the colonies, but for all we know, he could unite the colony nations under one banner and have them attack Earth. Come on, not everything is about war anymore. Feels like everyone's been talking about Shar Aznable ever since we got to space. And it's the same back home. We even saw a feature about him on the AAD channel. This Char guy's really popular, huh? Yeah, if I had to describe one word, I guess I'd call him a hero or something. A hero? Like he saved the world from the forces of evil? Well, not exactly. Char's not quite that fantastical. He's the son of a man who advocated for space node independence before being assassinated by the Zabi family. Then he donned a mask and joined the Xeon forces to get revenge on the Zabis. There he became known as a legendary pilot for his accomplishments in battle. After Xeon lost, he threw away his mask and name, then fought to overthrow the corrupt Earth Federation. He started calling himself Char again recently. Now he's trying to unite the space noids under one ideology. And not that What?
I told Link, I'm putting down $5 and chips on a bet. Your favorite character from Wing will be either Duo or Quattro.
Bah. Not that fantastical. With all that for his backstory, it's really hard to say. It sounds like a real person. And that's not all. Oh wait, no, wrong one. Actually, is it? Let me see.
Oh my
Yeah, it
god!
was Baku. Yeah,
When you
Baku.
pause, when you went to the menu, his eyes glue for a minute.
Mm.
The man did the anime thing with the glasses where, like, you know, with their eyes light up when they push them up.
Yes.
He did that with his eyes. What the hell?
And that's not all. Another reason people see him as a hero is because of all the anecdotes associated with him. Like what? Well, like the legend that the mobile suits he piloted were 3 times faster than others. They were all painted red,
Yeah,
which led to people calling
yeah,
him the Red Comet. I can
yeah.
actually
Don't you,
explain this one.
don't you know how orcs? Yeah, don't you know orc society? Red means fast.
Best part is, I can actually explain this one. It's not that the mobile suits themselves were actually 3 times faster. That part is myth. The truth of it is that he's really good with knowing when to use his thrusters and using the environment. He'd only ever use his thrusters either to adjust his angle or when he leaps off of something to give him even further speed.
So you're saying he's a master tactician?
Yes. The
The
secret
thing
to
is,
him
most guys in
moving,
Xeon were not.
yes. Except
That's my-
Dozel.
that's my
He's the one Zarbi that I will never talk shit on. Dozel Zarbi's just kind of fucking cool. Now,
That's my secret cap. I actually am competent.
Yeah, the only thing Dozel did that was stupid is actually to do with the Big Zam.
Wait until Xeon mass produced the Big Zam.
I'm surprised he didn't do the thing.
Big Zam.
Wrong thing, but not what I meant. Okay, so the
I
dumb
know you
thing,
want, but I'm not
the
giving you
dumb
a
thing he
pleasure.
did was he had the blueprints for the Big Zam, which would have enabled him to be mass produced in the Big Zam. So when it got shot down, the blueprints got destroyed.
Well, wait, hold on a sec. Ace, wasn't there a Gundam series that actually did have like a mass produced things that looked kind of like the Big Zam?
Yes.
Which one was that? And which suit was that?
I'm not too sure specifically.
Actually, wait, hold on a sec. Let's do this right. Let's do this right. Hold on a sec. Give me a moment. There we go.
All right, the command still isn't set back up, but there are quite a few things that could fall under this label, mostly being known as mobile armors, or MA for short. So, it is a case of there are some that can be seen as mobile armors.
Because the one I saw, like, because I saw a clip like years ago about Gundam when they were talking about different mobile armors, but it showed a picture of like 3 Big Zams. They were kind of like not the screen, but they were like black and green, and they're like they're 3 of them standing over a town on fire.
I'm not too sure about where that comes from. Not too sure.
I might have been only 2, but like I said, all I remember is there was more than 1 Big Zam. That's all I remember in the thing. They were like much bigger than the Big Zam.
What's funny is that that's not even the Big Zam that technically got mass produced. Though in G generation there is a mass produced Big Zam, though it's very much not looking like the Big Zam.
Alright, I know it wasn't Big Zam. I'd have to find the video. All I know is it looked similar, but wasn't it? But I know it had like the wide, like oval shaped thing, and then like had 2 legs. But it said it's been like over a year, but it looked like it, and it was black and it was like black colored.
All right.
Yeah, back to your saying about mobile armors.
So basically, it's a case of mobile armors are definitely powerful. They're dangerous, but there is a big downside to mobile armors. It's very difficult to mass produce them. And there is a mobile suit that is basically a quasi-mobile armor. It's not directly a mobile armor, but it has the qualities of one. And you actually know this one very well, Mikan. The Oz-13MS Gundam Epion. This thing is not considered a mobile armor, though it does have mobile armor mode.
It's considered a pain in Ace's ass in that one game.
Yep. Wasn't that singular?
I do remember Epion.
Epion
Epion was powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Epion is powerful.
for reference, I'm gonna go over the Gundam Epion itself, though I'm not going to go over its special variants. Basically, the only thing you really want
If
to keep in mind for the
if I could chime in for a second,
go ahead.
even though it's been a long time since I watched Wing, I do recall. I believe they developed Epion to combat the 5 Gundams. If I recall, is that right?
Yeah, actually. It's basically a combination of data from the OS-OOMS Tolgeese and the 5 Gundams, created by Trace Kushirnada while under the confinement of the Romefeller Foundation. And while it wasn't directly meant for stopping them, it was more of a
A
test
countermeasure.
bed. The thing to keep in mind is its signature system, the Epion system.
I actually got a shudder down my body remembering that thing.
I'll talk about that for a separate Space Canada, though. I'll just
Okay.
go over what the
I'll
Epion
read in
comes
that
on.
later in the stream.
That being the beam sword, which itself is strong enough to cut through a space fortress, which is where which I actually referenced in the G Generation streams, where I said the line, "There's no room for you in outer space," which is what he says when cutting through the fortress. Cause fuck you.
Yep.
The Epion Claw, which in mobile armor mode becomes landing gear, which just tears through enemy armor. The Epion Shield, which also meant a heat rod at the bottom, which itself is a whip-like chain, which I definitely had fun with in G Generation. Vulcans, again, they're just Vulcans, though these were added by the White Fang. Again, they're not really useful against mobile suits, though anything is lightly armored like sensors. It's basically good for dealing with that. Basically, it's meant for suppressing anything that is weaker than a mobile suit. You know, like missiles, small vehicles, enemy drones.
Orphanages.
He's not wrong. And then there's the Sturm und Drang, which he only has in the Glory of the Losers manga.
Yeah, because I don't remember a German being in Gundam Wing
Welcome
anime.
to Gundam. The Sturm und Drang, which is
Welcome to Gundam. Here's your dictionary. Here's your German dictionary.
German dictionary, yeah. These are small wing-like devices similar to the Mercurius's planet defenses, which can be used in the forearms in defense mode, or it can be attached to its beam sword in Zweihander mode to generate a massive beam blade, because fuck you. When it's being used, the Epion shield is mounted on the rear skirt armor. Oh, and also, because of course, just like the Shenlong Gundam, this thing has a search eye.
Yep. Because I don't think wasn't I forgot the pilot, wasn't it the guy in particular at Shenlong's gun pilot, I forgot his name, but like he was the one that hated that guy in particular. So
Yes.
they did this to piss him off.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember his name. This is the one guy, Wu-Fei, wasn't it? Wu-Fei?
Wu-Fei, yeah.
Yeah. Wu-Fei in particular hated, I think it was Trey's, was it, the pilot?
Yeah. He just hated Trey's.
He just hated Trey's. That was only hated, so that's why, like, I think Trey's did it just to piss off Wu-Fei in particular.
Honestly, that's kind of base. I don't like Wu-Fei.
Yeah, especially in Endless Waltz.
Oh, I just generally hate Wu-Fei because his ideology is women are weak.
Yeah, Wu-Fei's just an asshole, but yeah.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Remember, in Gundam Wing, remember, out of the 5 pilots in Wing, the 5 Gundam pilots, it was technically not Hero or Wu-Fei committed the most war crimes. That would be Quatra.
Yeah, actually.
The one that was supposed to be a pacifist committed the most war crimes.
Welcome to Gundam. Wait. This shit's backwards.
Wait a minute. Does this mean Fox? Oh my god, this makes so much sense with Fox.
I'm not voicing you.
Continue.
Fuck that.
Wait, we're still
I'm not
voicing
beyond? You either. I was done. The search I was last thing I wanted to mention, because Epion system I'll talk about when I talk about the other system to do with Wing.
Yeah.
I know, that old 3 times as fast business sounds like a whole lot of bull to me.
I also believe 8.
Oh, cool. They actually explained this.
I will say this. I'm not saying what the other system is because I'll let someone else redeem Space Scanner or I'll redeem it later. But when Ace does get that, I will say that one system. If anyone has been watching the Gundam campaign Ace has been running, anyone's watching, I believe Ace did tell me. I think he said on stream, but he also said in private, he is not letting Wolf have that system.
I'm keeping it as far away from Econ as possible.
Yeah, I believe this. I believe Ace actually told our group actually that's the one. I believe well, obviously that and Turn Gun, but that and Turn Gun I think are the two things that he is not the two technologies he's not letting our party have.
And if you do
The last
get
thing
it,
you want
it's
is
because yeah, and if you do get access to it, it's purely because you already have more overpowered bullshit than that.
Yeah. All I would say is that system. If Ace gives Wolf that system, we gotta be. That's like okay, he is setting turn A at us, because there's no DM in their right mind, even Ace, would in a Gundam campaign would give someone like Wolf that system.
Oh right, didn't read the line. My understanding is he got that rep by charging through areas full of obstacles at full speed, while regular pilots would slow down. And that's still pretty impressive. Hey, sure. You must have fought alongside Char Osmo back in the day, right? Since you're allied with the AU and all. Yeah, though I was going by Lieutenant Quattro Bagina back then. He always seemed busy, so we really didn't talk much. But from what I know, he was in a tough position. How so?
Ace.
What?
Also, if you were to give Wolf that system, that's basically you just pulling what your DM did to your Bard. Basically, you're just like you shooting yourself in the foot by giving me that system.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
A reminder, by the way, my current DM, quite literally,
no, not the first DM.
The first DM, yeah, Yoral kind of got yeeted to another galaxy. They wanted me to bring him back for my second character in the campaign I'm currently in. I turned around and said no, because I'm not that much of an asshole. I threw him to another galaxy. Where him being, you know, unaffected by fire and ice isn't that useful.
He literally had to be Superman 3 into the what was that thing where they sent Zod into? The Phantom device or whatever. Or,
Phantom Zone?
Yeah, Phantom Zone. Ace literally had the Phantom Zone his character because he was so strong.
Computer, how do I send Joker to Phantom Zone? No backwards. Basically that.
Like Ace could not use the Infinity Stones on Euro because Euro will just probably absorb them.
Genuinely,
he probably absorbed the energy. He would absorb the energy.
Yeah. It was basically an open secret in our circles that Lieutenant Quattro was actually Char Rosnable, so I imagine people expected him to live up to his reputation. I'm not voicing you. I refuse.
You won't give him the Elves Force?
I'm guessing that's why when he took up the name of Char again, became the Space Noise representative. And now he's got to start a new conflict, huh? Will you give it a rest already? Everyone said it's not going to happen. I wonder. Well, if he does, let's rush him with the Holy Advent and beat the hell out of him. Jen,
this gives me a good question. Right?
What?
Who would win a fight, Domon or Char?
Domon.
Fair.
He's got the fucking God Gundam. Reminder, by the way, anti-beam coding does not work on the only burning Godfinger because it's fire, not beam.
Okay, I got a follow-up question for you.
Go ahead.
Domon versus Gundam Jesus.
Gundam Jesus wins because he has too much plot armor.
Okay, what was the name of the guy from IBO that had the Barbatos? Him versus Domon.
That I'd pay to see that fight, okay. Honestly.
Both them at their peaks, by the way.
All right,
like so that was a death battle.
So last battle, Bob's because he is just fucking vicious and has all his upgrades by then. Versus God Gundam Domon. I'm running this through my head.
And I will say,
pretty even.
unlike Death Battle, they still have like their personalities and like they aren't like bloodlust, but it's just them like both having a reason to fight each other, basically.
I mean, they two actually have like no reason to be friends. They would fight.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, quite literally, all Mikazuki knows is how to fight, and let's be honest with ourselves here, Domon definitely iced some motherfuckers in G Gundam.
Yeah.
Fucking he and definitely took some lives. Mikazuki has the speed advantage. But if the power extender activates, Burning Gundam wins in speed. Like, it wins in power. They're both pretty damn fucking durable as well. And both have full mobile armor and one. I actually don't know.
We'll have to research into this because this would be
Yeah.
a good idea for like. I would say this would be a good idea for a stream or like even a video for later, just like record off stream, but
Yeah.
just you, me, and possibly Rod's like just going over like the aspects of like who would win this fight. And, like this would be a good video for your channel, like discussing
Maybe, yeah.
like both advances and everything.
Oh, right, forgot. There are seed characters in the game. Luckily, this guy's way fucking better than Gundam Jesus. Yeah, he was all but Chairman Dolendal. I mean, I have any idea what he's planning, though.
This guy screams secondary main character / rival / yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he looks it. This guy does not look like MC. He looks like secondary MC. Like I could just tell right off the bat.
Oh, hey, Mikon.
Yeah.
Question based
on
eye
thing.
Yep.
Let's see.
Also, fun fact: you actually were wrong about that.
Okay. Once I'm looking at the eyes, I'm looking at your stream itself because I can see them bigger. Let's see. Has pure motivation, but his goals are pure. Like he has a good motivation. However, the method to achieve the goals, he's willing to do whatever it takes to get them, even if it has to hurt someone. Like it looks like he's to protect or defend something. So he's got the honorable goals, but his method of doing it might be a little borderline or questionable, or like yeah. But he also looks like he might be loyal to those he cares about.
Pretty close. He is very much loyal to his team, the Millennium.
Okay.
And that determination thing, Milo Vlog actually backs this up with him saying the following: that kid, the Impulse's pilot, he's focused and utterly determined. He just keeps improving. But during the first half of Seed Destiny, he actually is the MC.
Ah. No, that's an MC. You said I didn't clear that. That's the other thing I said about his eyes, where he's got like a noble or pure goal that he's trying to achieve, but
I have
they might be
no clue
questionable.
what his goal is.
Okay. And what about the thing about him being like to achieve his goals? Like he's maybe does like questionable or like questionable things, or like things that will be like.
He's definitely done some shit.
Okay, so I was worried about that.
Yeah, he does have a habit of being hypocritical.
I was like, this guy. Okay, this guy's name's Shin. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna go what his goals were.
Shin Asuka.
How do you spell that?
Same as Asuka from Evangelion.
Shin Asuka. Let me make sure I'm going to the right wiki. No, that's not fandom. Fuck you.
Fun fact: the Gundam fandom wiki is actually one that I frequent. I'm there a lot.
That's the only one that actually is good. So there's actually a good fandom wiki then? Wow. Somebody actually broke the fandom wiki. Okay, let me see. Let me see what his goal was. You keep playing while I'm just looking for his goal. Let's see. Goal.
Saw him from a distance occasionally, but it was always smiling and acted like he had everything figured out. I know her name is Rain, but I'm not giving her the Rain voice. Different spelling. Also, because I can't do that voice in Isaac Phobot. Maybe not, but we should still act with caution. So, long story short, Char can influence the course of the world with but a single word or action, which means we need to be prepared if he tries pulling anything. Prepared how? Just as there's a red comet, there's also a white meteor, Amuro Ray. I agree. It's not nearly as well known as Red Comet, to be fair.
Okay, I was actually almost spot on. So apparently, before, basically, he was a cheerful, careful person, but he witnesses his family's death, saw that, of course, mutilated, but his goal is to basically protect those, what's that says, it basically protects those that are, like, innocent, that can't be protected. It says dedicated to protecting innocent lives so that they would never have to endure the same horrors he did. Yeah, but then again, like I said, he has done questioning, so I was pretty spot on, I think.
Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, close enough.
Apparently, he was also very close to his sister, too.
Yeah. His name's pilot of the Earth Federation, and Char Aznavour's arch rival.
And it says, Shin has been becoming short-tempered, impulsive, stubborn, and occasionally an arrogant young man.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, I've heard of him. He piloted the Gundam. No, the Gundam Amuro Ray piloted was an Earth Federation mobile suits. Plenty of machines have the Gundam name, but that doesn't mean they're all made for the same purpose. The name itself is a symbol. A symbol of what?
This is so weird that, like, there's multiple Gundam timelines all in one thing together. I mean, at least Project X, Project X, like Namco X Capcom, they at least explain like different timelines or time travel universes.
Yeah, welcome to Super Robot Wars. This shit don't make sense. The original Gundam and its pilot, Amuro Ray, performed miracles during the 1-year war. They're special even among Gundams. For reference, I want to mention this. Even the original RX was still capable of pulling off some absolute bullshit. Even
Gundam
against...
Hammer?
No, that thing was a piece of shit.
Ah.
But there's a reason why this thing became known as the White Devil.
Do you want to laugh,
For all
Ace?
intents and purposes, the RX-78-2 is a prototype.
Ace, you want to laugh?
Go ahead.
You say Gundam Hammer's a piece of shit, but in I believe in Gundam Battle 2, Gundam Hammer is actually Amuro's special attack.
Yeah, which is funny because it achieved dick all.
Yeah.
Yeah, for reference, by the way, I'm not going to go over all of the weapons of the RX-78-2 because fuck that.
I believe Chibi is just I think Chibi is just machine gun punch. Yeah, it says punch very fast. He makes you JoJo's.
Been Charles' rival ever since. Except that was that one time they fought together in the Ayuks time. You're talking like you know him personally. You could say that, yeah. I've been to all sorts of times, places, worlds. I think my favorite to visit so far has been to Bionis.
Wait, Bionis? You got to see Bionicles up in person?
Oh, no. Different Bionis.
Ah.
But I was basically walking around in the body of a Titan.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. I actually need to go and check back in on those guys.
Wait, hold on a sec. Wait. When you say Titan, do you mean Attack on Titan or do you mean actually a Titanfall Titan?
Oh, no, I mean bigger than both.
Oh, you mean Greek Titan.
The Bionis itself is a Titan. It is the body of a dead Titan.
Ah.
So is the other Titan in that world, the Mechonis.
Oh, wait. Okay,
you realize I'm referring
to
Xenoblade now.
So, did you just have... So, if you were basically in the body of a Titan internet, did you just have, like... You just very itchy with everyone walking all over you?
I mean... It's dead, so...
I mean, you were inside it, though. No, I'm just saying you were inside of, like, where you itchy. Like, if you said you were taking over the body.
I was traveling around in the body of a Hans.
Oh, I thought you said you were, when you said you were in the body. I thought you meant
No,
like
I've.
you were possessing the time. Because that's what they say. That kind of sucks. Possess
Oh
something you
no,
can't move.
no, worse.
What do you mean
Uh,
worse?
moving around inside the body of a Titan. Yeah, literally inside the body of a Titan.
Ah,
That's the
okay.
cave system.
Oh, secret
Yeah.
tunnel. Okay, no. Wait, how's that worse? Because if you're inside the, if you're actually possessing the body of the Titan, but like it's obviously you can't
No.
move because it's a dead Titan, that means you're like, oh crap, I gotta scratch. It's damn it, they're fighting on my back. I'm all itchy. Oh, it's like phone.
No. Yeah,
I
because remember
got
I
a phone
travel
call. One
around
sec.
like the people on the actual banners itself. So what's he like? All imposing and dramatic and stuff like charm, I'm guessing? Like I heard he snapped during Giranzabi's speech and broke his monitor with his fist. The one time he used 12 mobile suits as stepping stones and cut down a huge missile midair, all in 3 minutes. Nah, those are just exaggerations. For the most part, anyway, I think I actually did do one of those. I know he broke the monitor, though. I was there. Honestly, you might be disappointed when you learn what he's really like. Huh. So what is just an average Joe? But not if I go quite so far and not have to see the way he fights, that is. Still, you're not completely wrong either. Oh, fuck off! Wait, this alarm. Yeah, enemies are coming. Got it. I know who they are, but they messed with the wrong bunch. The Bell of Londinian. Select units. Alright, for reference, by the way, some stuff is missable. So it's possible to get things earlier than you're normally meant to. Let me check. You.
Hey Ace.
What?
Okay, remember that thing that I showed you that Shy Duska told me about the androids don't answer random calls? Thank
Yep.
God I did not answer that call because it has a name attached to it. When I call my phone, it's the same error code as next door to me. But I said I don't know this person. I'm not gonna answer it because Shy sent me a thing. I told my mom. I told her number. She searched it. Guess what? Even though it says it's from my error code, she's looked it up and guess what it is? A Chinese consulting firm. The entire website is in Chinese. I'm glad I did not answer, or my info would have been stolen. I definitely owe Shy a gifted sub later.
Alright, so let me keep this in mind. I'll bring along the Cybasta, the Vangnex, the Grand Vang, though these are nowhere near as upgraded. Actually, I should probably. Okay, I'm gonna load out of the mission. So I can go upgrade my stuff because I forgot to do that.
I will
So
be right back.
yeah, so I will be skipping the cutscenes because I've already shown them.
Actually, no, I don't have to be right. I'm just going to mute my mic for a second.
Yeah, you do that. Cybasta. I'm just gonna use all the stuff to upgrade Cybasta. Uh bonus unlocked. Let me power up the power up the Vang next. It actually means Cybaster is more powered up than double. Huh? Rank up! Assign assist. I can now have 8 assists active simultaneously. Let me just skip this cutscene, because it's just going to be the same thing again. Of, hey, we've reached rank B. Have this free stuff. Upgrade mech. Let's power up double. So he hits a bit harder. Rank A. STG memory expanded. And new assist slot. Hi, Shotaro. One's okay. Let me look through here. Let's see what my options are. Reddit bonus. Do this. I'm not out of the ability to upgrade my STG any farther, but... Well, I just skipped this cutscene. Don't mind this. Should hopefully take us straight to the unit select. There we go. I'll go with this. Can't really do anything here, but... Finalize. Driftleads are in position. Unidentified units approaching. Hi, Valex. They're not responding to hail, so they're probably part of Valex. I can't imagine they're here by coincidence. Maybe they're after us specifically. These guys in cahoots with the punks who attacked the Advent on Earth? Beats me. Not gonna get an answer at the one-man machines. Whatever they are, we'll just beat them down like always. The enemies might damage Side 1's colonies if we let them run free. All units, repel the terrorists ASAP. If it's not these, we're just gonna board the A Advent for now. So that Masaki, Soji, and Chitose can do stuff. End phase. See, what are you up to? What are you all up to? Okay. They seem to be avoiding the Cybaster. I cannot say that I blame them. Get you on board. There we go.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I'll show you
I
just
went
what
and
an
g- I-
elemental lord can do. Eat this.
I went and donate. Oh, sorry. I went and gave Shy about $5 donation. I was telling them thank you. You basically saved my ass with that tweet, not tweet, that Discord post they made. And the thing is, sorry, even said, not a lot of people are talking about this issue. That's the thing.
Not relevant.
Oh no, it was relevant because I was saying that's what just happened when I got that phone call. Huh.
You
Oh,
go.
that's what I missed while I was
You go on
gone.
enough. You go on enough tangents irrelevant to the stream on your own streams. Then do it on mine as well.
Okay, so what did I miss in the thing? So who are you fighting right now?
Valex, terrorist.
Wait, fight AI? Oh no.
It's basically, yeah, they use unmanned shit because they're cowards and won't put on a uniform and fight.
They look
Not
like
cool.
Evil Unit 1.
We do not disrespect Ray around here.
What?
We do not disrespect.
No,
Ray,
I'm saying the
Ray
purple
Ayanami.
one. The purple one.
Yeah, that's Ray's.
No, the purple
I
one.
think.
Oh.
Where are you
No,
looking?
Evil
You're wide
Unit,
open.
no. Evil Unit 1 is Shinji's one.
All right, so which
Evil Unit
one
1's the
am I
purple.
thinking?
I think you're thinking Evil Unit 3. Hold on, let me check. Because I know Evil Unit 2 is the red, and that's Asuka. So it's like Eva Unit. Let me check. Oh.
No, we're both wrong. She uses
Yeah, I
Unit
was about to
0.
say. Okay, let's see. Hold on a sec. Okay.
Honestly, I kind of don't like how this one looks.
Okay, so Eva Unit 1 is Shinji. Eva Unit 2 is Rei. And then Eva Unit 3, I don't know
Also,
who
can
I
I
don't know
can
who
I
does
just talk
that.
shit on the 00?
I don't know who this character is. What's up?
I don't like the color palette of the 00.
Yeah, he said something stupid.
But
You played Ultra
I'm
Sun and Moon,
familiar.
right?
Yes,
If they weren't so protective of IP, imagine if they added Ultra Necrozma as a boss in this game.
I'd be sending Double to go kick the shit out of it.
Fair. Then again, Ultra Necrozma is like no, to this date the most difficult battle in any of the Pokemon games.
Unless you know about fear.
What? Actually, there's actually an easy way to cheese it.
Yeah, fear.
Have a. Well, I was gonna say, no, the easy way to cheese it is have have a Halucha at your 6th slot, but on your 4th slot, your 1st slot, have I believe a Zoroark or a Zora.
Hi,
They
familiar.
use Imposter, and the Crozma will think you're a fighting type and try and use those, but it won't hit you because it would think it's a flying or fighting, and will try to hit it with those moves, but it won't hit it.
Alternatively,
Yeah,
you
which
can
will be
win in
psychic.
2 turns.
Oh, true.
You know, using fear.
True. But yeah, fear usually kills anything. That's the thing.
But
I'm
let
saying
that
if
sink
you're
in.
not using
That
fear,
is a boss fight. Hardest
yes.
boss fight in Pokemon that dies to a level 1 Rattata.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, other boss fights, because it's usually a trainer, have access to things like potions. Because this isn't a trainer Pokemon, it dies to fear.
Because I was watching. Funny enough, I was watching.
Watch. Shut up! Time to shine.
I was watching a video yesterday saying the strongest 2 attack fights from each Pokemon game, like mainline games, of all the generations, and like the top 3 out of all of them, in order from hardest, or the top 3 from hardest, number 1 being Ultra Necrozma, number 2 being Cynthia from the Dawn Pearl remix, because 1, she had fully EV trained Pokemon with competitive items and competitive moves. And then the 3rd one being Red from the Heart Gold Soul Silver remix, because not only are you stronger Pokemon, better moveset, but also you have to deal with the effect going on. So those are all like the main games. Like those are the 3 hardest.
Also, I actually don't know why people think Ultra Necrozma's a hard fight. It's really not. Just don't
Oh
be
no,
a
it's not the
fucking skill issue.
Yeah.
Akashi Record Search! Diapod change!
Well, I was gonna say the reason is its ability makes his attacks
Akashic
doubles the
Buster!
damage on them. Oh, he's talking to his cats again. I'm I'm sorry. Did his feet just turn to a bird?
No, he turned into a bard.
But he turned to a bird feet first.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, this is because it's easier to adapt. Yo, momentum, inertia, whatever the word you're looking for is. Oh, I'm looking.
So rider kick.
Basically, a rider kick. He rider kick to change into a bard.
It would still be cool if Japanese Spider-Man and his mech were in this series.
Unfortunately, live action stuff doesn't make it in often, or if at all.
Fair.
Only reason Double's allowed to be here is because of Futopi.
True.
We've detected a squadron approaching this area.
Fun fact, do you know it's because of it's actually because of Japanese Spider-Man we even have Power Rangers nowadays. Not just that, but also because why Power Rangers have like the Zords.
Neosion Kiritogas! And they must have come to intercept the threat to the colonies. Enemies are on our side, right? Haha, no, it's Zeon, motherfucker! The Kiritoga squad is attacking us. I'm wondering the same thing. This is Echiko Y from Manette. Representative of the Mobile City State A Advent. Neo Zeon, I ask that you cease your aggression at once. No, fuck you. Are they targeting the A Advent? Who isn't? It might be Neo Zeon commanding the terrorists. Wait, does this mean a war starting?
Who was that guy?
They use a combined mech.
Oh no, I meant the guy that looked like he had the Beatles haircut.
He's one of the people in a combined mech.
Okay. Oh, that's not on your stream. It's Kayomi. Or
Yeah.
Koyomi.
What should we do, Miss Echika? If we return fire, we risk passing a point of no return. I'm aware. Nevertheless, we have a duty to protect citizens. Ultra flight units, you marathon fire, though I prefer you keep it to a bare minimum. Roger. Can't guarantee that last part, though. You're on the bench. Shut the fuck up. Lives are on the
Well,
line,
hold on a sec. She said we have a duty to protect citizens. They're citizens? I thought they're called cannon fodder. This is a Gundam series, or it has Gundams.
We don't have the luxury to hold back. Very well. I'll take
And
full
Ace doesn't
responsibility
know
for
what
whatever
holding
happens.
back is.
All units prioritize your own safety and A Advent above all else. This battle could very well be a historic turning point. But that's not our problem. All we've got to worry about is defending the A Advents. Okay, move the fuck back and let this guy take care of it.
Ace, you have to say the line. You just accidentally?
Oops. Did I just accidentally a war? The enemy sees us. Looks like we got some guests. Let's go! Go! Die flash!
Also, is that a satellite behind you?
That's a colony.
Ah. Is it going to drop at any point?
I don't know, but that's at least a triple kill. Masaki,
I mean, dropping a colony is more than a triple kill, Ace.
Yeah. My side flash.
Maybe triple million kill?
Another squadron is inbound. Have a battleship with them too. Well, now. Oh, look. Hey, it's Bright!
Who?
Bright Noah. This motherfucker can smack anyone, they suddenly become an ace pilot.
Ah.
That's why we call it the Bright Slap. If he slaps you, Congratulations, you're now one of the most dangerous motherfuckers to ever be put inside of a mobile suit. Literally, everyone he's hit ended up becoming a top ace. Including Amuro, who's the Federation's #2 ace.
Wait, who's number one?
I don't know. Unfortunately, it's not him.
So there's literally a character in the Federation you've never encountered in the manga or anime that's the number one we don't know about to this day.
I'm actually checking. No, we have his name. Apparently, if we're going based on the EFF, Amuro's the second best in the entirety of the Federation. The best is a guy introduced in Mobile Suit Variation, specifically the Big Picture Book of Strategy and 1 Year Wars Complete Record, known as Tenneth A. Jung.
Have we ever seen the guy?
We actually do know what he looks like, yes.
I mean, in the series.
No, he's only in MSV.
Ah.
However,
So you're saying. Sorry,
go ahead.
So you're saying Amuro is the silver medal?
He's the silver medal to a guy only in Mobile Suit Variation, which is arguably canon.
Well, who's the bronze medal?
The bronze medal is Lido Wolf. Who's also from MSV.
Wow, Amuro the sandwich between MSV.
Yep, so Kenneth was rumored to be a new type, though he actually wasn't. His kill record is 149 mobile suit kills and 3 ship kills. His mobile suit usage consisted of the Gym Sniper Custom, and the Command Space type. This motherfucker did all of this in a gym.
Huh.
And also, unlike both Amuro and Lido Wolf, he didn't get a nickname. Lido Wolf was known as
You don't need one.
Lido Wolf was known as the Dancing Black Reaper. Despite this, he has 68 mobile suit kills and 4 ship kills.
Well, how many does Amuro have?
142 mobile suit kills and 9 ship kills.
Wait, so Amuro has more, then why is he second?
I don't know. Welcome to Gundam logic. I'm guessing it might be like...
Maybe what ships he was... Maybe it's like what ships he killed and like what suits, possibly?
Because think about it, doing a lot of the shit in a gym, which is a simplified version of the Gundam, is more impressive. When the RX-78-2 was fighting shit that was legitimately just way better than it, and could easily be considered an anti-Gundam weapon, he proceeded to still smoke them in the Gundam, even though by that point it was old, outdated, and quite literally pretty much everything it had was basically depreciated.
Huh.
You put Windows 7, like you made Windows 7 fight a game that like was made in the Windows 10 time period and still kicked its ass. This is Captain Bright Noah of the NLN's Peacekeeping Squadron, the Londo Bell. We're here to assist the A Advents. The Londo Bell! So they're the military aid Secretary General Ade was sending us. So that's the Earth Federation's strongest independent force. I guess they're under NLN management now, huh? Lieutenant Emma, pass through the opening I'm about to create.
Moving closer, I want to hit him with my sword.
I heard the Londo Bell was stripped of most of its power and placed on the NLN's command after the new Earth Federation was dissolved. Guess that was true. I can't believe they didn't give Amuro Ray of all people a Gundam, though. The front line's in your hands, Amuro. Roger. I'll focus on taking down Neo Zeon first. What's your game here? If Amuro goes down,
Chinese checkers!
Meanwhile, let me just casually turn around and go, yeah, fuck that.
What's my game? I play tic-tac-toe.
For reference, I'm trying to get score on this unit. Now, most people would assume score is a useless stat. It is not. Case in point, fuck you, Akashic Buster. Let's roll. Akashic Record Search. Cyber change. End of the line. Akashic Buster. Punch a hole in him. That's a kill. Reference, by the way, what I'm after is I need the score of 3 specific units to total 120. Now, I can unlock this mission automatically, but as a result, it is a case of some things can only happen, etc., etc. There's also 4 assists that are completely missable.
Huh.
One of which actually is from Wing. Go ahead. I'll give you one fucking guess.
Is it a Tuma?
I wish that would have been better.
Oh, Relina.
Of course it's Relina. Worst part is, I need to have completed 2 specific side missions, and then Hero needs to kill at least 5 enemies before reinforcements arrive.
Now here's
Then,
the question,
after I clear
Ace.
the mission, he'll join the team. Go ahead.
Question, here's... Do we really need Relina? Do we really need... that's what I was afraid to hear.
Her ability is actually pretty good. She is an on-demand wish spirit, which means
Crap.
she has the ability to quite literally turn around and go, oh, well, if this person goes, well, if an ally goes down, it's even more morale. So she's basically a comeback mechanic. Now, alternatively, well,
they knew people would avoid using her state.
That's why she's so annoying to get.
Yeah, even in Japan, I believe they hate Relina.
Oh, this guy just... I kid you not. This guy's so
Ace,
weak
I
that
kid you not.
Oh, no, I know.
I kid you not.
I know.
No, I mean, no, here's the thing. In the Sims 1, back when Sims 1, when there was tons of user content, there was actually a website that only had, I believe, 2 Sims items on it that they made, but one of them was a dartboard with Relina's face. The other one was Relina's gravestone that your Sim can dance over.
I love that. Just sheer petty.
I'm telling you, no one likes her.
You know it's gotta be bad when the community hates you that bad they make mod items so that they can dance on your grave. Because unfortunately, she doesn't canonically die.
So I'm putting something in chat for a minute, or I'm putting something in DM for a minute.
Oh no. It's another one that's dying to the disc cutter. Oh!
I didn't want to say it on stream.
That beam cut it a little bit too close for my liking. I was waiting for just the right moment. Eat this. It's no use!
So are you just Masaki and everything?
Yes.
Fair enough.
Just turning around, just in there.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna have a donut and some milk.
Okay, you do that. I'm gonna be here
Be right
killing
back.
shit. But yeah, so the reason why I want to get 3 specific characters to a combined score of 120, chat, for the sake of explaining, is that allows me to get some stuff for the Cybuster, Granvang, and Vangnex earlier than Chapter 5. Plus, it unlocks a DLC mission, so. Uh-oh. Don't make me laugh. You think you can take me on with skills like that? Akashic Record Search! Cyber Change! End of the line. Akashic Buster! And it was a crit. The most unnecessary crit. Oh, cool. I have 4 on the assist gauge. Jesus Christ. What the fuck am I looking at? You can't catch Cybuster. I'm ending your rampage. Let's roll. Akashic Record Search! Cyber Change! End of the line. Akashic Buster! Edit a note. There's gonna be a lot of this. Positron Reflector. And it was still a kill. Boom. Ah. Oh, look, once again, he's gonna fucking miss and do nothing. Better luck next time. I'm just gonna start fast forwarding these because this is gonna happen a lot. Okay, so basically it's actually their combined kill counts. Let me go with a disc cutter. Boom. Okay, that's that. Talk about slow. I'm falling asleep over here. There's more where that came from. I was waiting for just the right moments. Let's roll. Akashic Record Search! Akashic Buster! Still a kill. I'm just gonna skip these because, you could reasonably try to argue that this is padding for time. The disc cutter's enough, so don't need to go too overkill. That feels weird to say. Oh, fun. Axel! Information Division, all hands. Locked and loaded. We're making the first move. Let's roll. Akashic Record Search. Sidebar change. End of the line. Akashic Buster. Ah, didn't kill. You never so much as laying a finger on Cybaster. Alright, if you fuckers won't leave this alone. Yo, Vangnax. Turn him in the blind spot. Now. Out. End phase. Wow, you really don't want to live, do you? I'll be glad to oblige. Hope you're ready for a bruising. Eat this! Seriously. I know this thing's upgraded decent. I know this thing's as upgraded as I can get it right now, but this is just pathetic. I mean, as this is going on, I'm currently just checking my dubbing. See what mine currently is at the moment. Make sure to use code INBETWEEN for 10% off a checkout. Counter! Hey, oh hey, cool. It was a critical on a 10%. See? I'm capable of dodging. See, and now they're leaving it alone. It's starting now. There. Level up. I won't lose against an AI. I have to focus on the enemy under my nose. Go! Did you see that, 9? That was indeed a sight to behold. Let me show you what the Elemental Lord of Wind can do. Go! Time Flash! Uh, no, you are going to defend. You're not one of the 3 that I'm trying to get score on. That damage was slight, but we should remain alert. Hey, look at all these motherfuckers. Whoa! Don't make me laugh. You think take me on with skills like that? Gonna counterattack, obviously. Ah, this whole group of enemies just signed up to die. I don't think I realize how fucked they actually are. Missed by a mile. Eat this! Oh, better luck next time. I don't need you to tell me. But no running away. Not allowed. You know what, while this is going on, I may as well at least give you guys something to listen to, while the AI is being fucking stupid. So I mentioned I was gonna go over a system next time I did a Space Canada. Mikan, can you hear? Say something in chat or just like generally to let me know if you are. You know, the best part about Disc Cutter is that this move does not take energy. Like, this is just an infinitely usable move. And for its range, it's actually not that bad either. Dude. The Beam Sorak. Ah. This guy thinks he can do anything. Oh. Too slow. Missed by a mile. I was waiting for just the right moments. Play a phase. I'm just gonna ensure this motherfucker goes down. That's right, it's time once again. This range should be just fine. Okay, I'm going in. Akashic record search. Cyber change. Akashic Buster. He's a cake. Hardly worth the trouble. Alright. Now it's just these two. I won't lose against an AI. You're too slow. There. Ah, hurts. Positron Buster, ready. You're going down. I won't let these murder machines get away. Power up the Buster. Target locked. Ready to fire. Fire! There's only one enemy left. You know what's about to happen. I know what's about to happen. This power is addicting. There's only one way. Wait, hold on. No, he won't be able to. There's only one way to end this. I'm gonna wait for Mikan to get back. So what's going on? Time to talk about Zero. Or the Zoning and Emotional Range Emitted System.
Oh, I guess I made it back in time to talk. You're talking about the Zero system?
Yep, actually, he was about to talk about this while waiting for you to get back. So fucking perfect timing. So the Zero system. This is actually used by a few mobile suits. It was developed by the 5 Gundam scientists, made to interface with the mobile suits to eliminate human weakness, drawing out the full potential of a mobile suit. Now, the downside of this is, well,
It makes you go insane.
it's also a bit too good at its job. So, the Zero system was initially forced to be tested in the Wing Zero. Though it makes him go insane and believes that the Gundam scientists are his enemy. Next time it's used is under the control of the Oz engineer who had run the tests, Grant Clark, who'd escaped with Wing Zero and fled to L2. There he forced Duo to test it under threat of destroying the colony and Hildspeicher that he and Hildspeicher were hiding in. Duo goes along with it, but again, he temporarily goes insane, hallucinating several clones of the Death Scythe, destroying the colony, in turn, killing Hild. Then, the next time it's used was in the Gundam Epion, known as the Epion system. Again, it overwhelms him, causing him to go on a killing spree and destroys even retreating enemy mobile suits. That's a war crime.
You starting to see a pattern here, chat?
I hope you are. But yeah, this time he actually just flat out commits a war crime.
Yep.
Oh yeah, by the way, destroying a colony is also a war crime because that's not
a genocide.
It's a war crime because that's not a valid military target. That is civilian infrastructure.
So that was Epion, but continue. I know there's more things that use that.
And it gets worse because Hero had loaned it to Wu Fei so that he could deal with White Fang reinforcements, which in turn actually ends up helping Wu Fei instead of driving him insane, which basically tells him, look, the White Fang and Trays are the people you're trying to fucking kill. Go after them. Then Troa, while being an amnesiac, borrows the Wing Zero while the Heavy Arms is getting its space modifications.
Oh yeah, I forgot
In
Troll had
turn,
lost his memory for a
jump-starting
while.
his memory.
I forgot
Then
that was a plot point at one point.
It gets better because Hero and White Fang leader Sex developed a modified version derived from their respective Gundams, given respectively to Quattro and Dorothy, so they could lead their
that was the
respective
worst
forces.
one. Yeah, when Quattro had it, that was really bad.
I'm referring to the Sandrock High,
Yeah.
which temporarily, also known as the Sandrock Custom. This thing with the Zero system basically just turned around and said, you know what? Your strategic abilities is now just tapped out while this is active.
And let me just say
he
this.
took it out because he didn't need it anymore.
Also, chat, to say Quattro went insane is an understatement with that part.
That was a different time he used it when he had the Wing Zero, not when he was in the Sandrock.
Oh, no, I'm just saying when he had Wing Zero. Yeah, to say when he had Wing Zero, they went insane. That was an understatement.
Yeah. And then there's also Endless Waltz, of which, according to the novelization of this, he was actively fighting the Zero system while fighting Wu Fei, which was telling him to use the Twin Buster.
I do remember that. I think that actually was the movie they mentioned it, but they also say but that was kind of hinted at there.
Meanwhile, the novelization just makes it clear. No, he's fighting the Zero system.
Yeah,
which is why Wu Fei.
I believe wasn't only Zex and Hero were the only ones that did not go insane with it.
Yeah, they could actually resist it. Yeah. And then we have the new Report Gundam Wing Frozen Teardrop series, which is a sequel to the movie.
Ooh.
Taking place 20 to 30 years after the OVA/movie, now known as Mars Century. Now, in this case, the Zero system had been redeveloped into a data management software that can archive and review memories.
Oh, great. So it's Gen AI.
No, worse. It's a memory database using virtual reality.
Oh, goddamn, it's Wikipedia.
It's VR Wikipedia. And it gets worse because this version got added to certain mobile suits. No, including the Gundam Epion, because fuck you.
Wait, wasn't Epion destroyed after before Wing ended?
Apparently it got rebuilt. Welcome to Frozen Teardrop. This shit doesn't make sense.
Who's the dumbass that thought that was a good idea?
I don't know. But also, it got a variant known as the Epion Whites.
Huh.
Because, yeah,
great.
welcome to Frozen Teardrop.
But yeah, so chat, you could see. Okay, for anyone that watches the Torn Banner campaign that me and Ace Ace has been doing, I'm part of, you could see now why Ace, and not just Ace, but myself, Roz, and Litter, and all do not want Wolf to have the Zero system.
Also, there's an evolution of the Wing Zero in Frozen Teardrop, known as the Gundam Snow White. And if you thought remember this takes place in the Endless Waltz timeline, which basically means fuck you, it's time for all of the war crimes.
Yeah.
Because also, Chad, this thing kind of got a bit insane. Because if you thought the Schwertgewehr was mental, the Buster Rifle is now a crossbow. A double-barreled crossbow that could use arrow-shaped support drones called the Siebenzwerg. Each one basically had its own thing. We had the Siebenzwerg Rot, which is fire, the blue bird of which is below, which also freezes to absolute zero. If you combine it with a
Hmm.
rot, it creates a chemical reaction because you basically just hit them with, oh cool, absolute zero and a fuck ton of heat. There's the Schwartz, which summons tornadoes.
Use the Schwartz.
Yeah, it summons
Oh, or is that the
tornadoes
wrong
that
Schwartz?
sweeps them into the sky and then slams them into the ground, taking the form of a giant crow or a murder of crows surrounded in a white light. Depends on like how it's being used. There's the Stevenswerg Weiss, which takes the form of doves that also fire lightning, in turn creating a plasma discharge shutting down mobile suits within a proximity. There's the Silver, which is basically for drilling through the heavens.
Ace, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Who hurt the creator of Gundam?
Yes.
That answers that question.
Funny thing, by the way, this wasn't even done by the original creator. This was done by by Katsuyuki Sumizawa. And the one who designed the Gundam Snow White is actually my favorite of the mobile suit designers, Hajime Katoki. So anytime you hear me mention something like version Kai or version Katoki, I'm referring to Hajime Katoki, who that is a redesign in Katoki's style. And Jesus Christ, some of his redesigns are sick. For example, he was the one. He actually worked on the. He actually worked on G Gundam for some of those designs. Speaking of G Gundam and focusing back on the game because we still have to clear the level because there's 2 levels. You know what's about to happen. I know what's about to happen. There's only one way this could end.
Also,
Gundam fight or not, what I have to do won't change.
Also, another thing, another reason why we've also just. Oh god, I see what we're doing.
We have to do the thing. This hand of mine is burning red. Its loud roar tells me to grasp victory. Bakunet! Goto! Finger!
Oh, I didn't do it. Didn't the whole line.
It's
my
not
love,
done.
my hate. Oh,
wrong attack.
Sorry. Okay.
Wrong attack. That's for the sword.
Oh wait, that's Shining Finger.
Hit finger. Fun fact: heat end only happens if it's a kill.
Oh yeah. So as I was saying, chat. Remember, here's the thing. Hero in Gundam Wing. I don't think there were new types in Gundam Wing, but Hero was not a new type. And remember, Wolf, my character, well, Fox and Wolf, but yeah, Fox and Wolf, they are a cyber new type. So, and also with Wolf being basically just war crimes, just a normal Tuesday for him. And the fact he's also piloting Barbatos. Me and Ace and everyone else in the party agreed, like, we are not letting them, Fox and Wolf, have the zero system, because think about it, a cyber new type that's likes to kill and commit war crimes, piloting Barbatos with the zero system. Yeah, we're not letting that happen. Also, that's not even is it a war crime in the campaign, that is a war crime of the players in general.
Also, by the way, fun fact.
Yeah.
It's actually possible to miss the ability to get Master Asia in this game.
Oh.
Yeah, he's in the game, but he's missable.
Ah.
Very few characters in this game are missable. There's also some units that can be missed completely.
Gotcha.
For example, it's actually possible to get the other protagonist. I believe. But specifically, to get Master Asia and Master Asia and the Master Gundam, I need to do stuff in certain missions and chapter.
Gotcha.
Also, there's another character that's completely missable, which requires getting certain things needed in very specific missions. I'm gonna have to check if it happened in the stream, but basically everything I do in certain mission, like certain characters doing stuff in specific missions, has an effect on if I can get this character.
You know what sucks though?
Go ahead.
I believe, unless you can correct me if I'm wrong, but because Big O and W were basically DLC, that means they're not involved with the main story unless they're just like a small dialogue.
I don't.
Right?
No, there's nothing in the DLC special for them.
Okay.
Though they actually do have special DLC missions that do pop up as part
I
of
was
the
gonna say,
story.
I know there are some games where if they add DLC characters, they just shoehorn dialogue and they don't change dialogue, just like shoehorn the character saying something. But like, I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think they'll do it. But that'd be nice if they did like add extra dialogue with those characters.
Agreed. Though I will say
That isn't that very
I will
enjoy
say
games
though,
doing.
Double does have a special attack that we can't use yet. I need to get access to the mission the night that it all started for that.
Ha.
Which is in chapter 5.
Hmm.
Though for this I need to have completed the mission The Walled Garden of Malice.
Ah.
Which itself requires me completing the Scarlet Kamen Rider. Though for that I need to get further into this chapter and complete the mission Client L. You can tell that this is a little bit paced out.
Yeah.
Luckily,
to do that, you have to do this, to do this, you have to do that, to that, you have to do
so
this.
once I've done Client L, I then get to do the mission The Scarlet Kamen Rider after completing mission 2-7. Which itself gets me Kamen Rider Excel. Or Axel. Once I've completed that mission later in chapter later on, I get the ability to take on the mission The Walled Garden of Malice, which then unlocks the night that it all started, where I can get Kamen Rider Skull.
Oh, speaking of Kamen W, so now you start W. What do you think of the concept of how they henshin?
I actually really like it, though I want Akiko to shut the fuck up. Like, you really.
What episode are you at, by the way?
Episode actually just finished episode 6 before stream.
Okay, so you did see the casino one.
Yes, that guy was weird.
Well, no. That's the line where he goes like.
Let me correct.
He's like, I am the Joker. But like, yeah, I mean that like I only saw W up the second episode or fourth episode was the second episode of casino, but it's like cool. He beats him like with that game like I forgot what it's called, but the Japanese one. But yeah, Ome, and he literally because he had the Joker goes, I am the Joker.
What's funny
that was just cool, right?
It's actually funnier when you realize how that happened because they do directly mention it.
Yeah.
What happened is Philip was actually the one in control of Shotaro's hand in that moment.
Yeah, because his hand was shaking. He was nervous.
No, that's actually not why. Philip directly mentions that it was possible for the guy to follow Shotaro's movements, which meant he could figure out what was going to happen.
Yeah, and because the way of translation where they the writer, that's what Philip did, right?
No. So what actually happened is
it's been a while since I've seen it.
As long as they have the double driver on, their minds are linked, which allowed Philip to manipulate Shotaro's body, which caused him to flick away the ace instead of the Joker, because if Shotaro would have done it, he would have gone for the Joker.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Shotaro taking advantage of that in that moment was absolutely fucking peak.
Also, the whole thing with how, like in most camera shows, they don't reveal that they're rider early. I believe Linka said early in the series because like Shotaro and Philip were basically hiding, whatever. Like that was one. He said one of the few times in the series when he was real because obviously he had to do it to rescue his client.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't his client, it was Akiko, because dumb motherfucker decided she was going to sneak into the casino.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like her. She's the only character like the main cast of.
I was going to say what do you think of like the whole thing with her and the flip-flop?
That's an item in this game.
Yeah, but yeah, the other thing was like, but not it was just he was rescuing her, but also because she was trying to rescue the client.
Yeah.
So technically, he was rescuing both her and the client.
Though at that point, technically by that point, because the client had because the client's life had been stolen, technically the mission was already over.
Yeah.
Also, for reference, by the way.
Oh yeah. One question. We did an ongoing joke about how he says he's hard-boiled, but like everyone's like, this makes fun of him.
That gets referenced in Super Robot Wars.
But
also, yeah. So I mentioned Akiko's slippers in the game. You actually get that from the Scarlet Kamen Rider. I don't know if it's OP, but like, it is just a gear item you can get. Let me pull up the parts list.
Hardboiled Extreme is the name of the song.
WBX.
Yeah, WBX, but it's also Hardboiled Extreme as well.
Oh my god, it's actually good as well. Okay, Akiko's slipper allows you to activate the Spirit, Smash, and Vigor Spirits.
Oh, sorry, that's right. No, WBX is basically stands for I think it was like
it's the
Boil Extreme. Yeah, WX is like W, and then BX is for Boil Extreme. So yeah, W hardboiled. That's it's supposed to reference to hardboiled. That's the yeah.
Hold on.
It's in the lyrics.
Okay, someone just DM'd like a fucking scammer bot just DM'd me.
What do they say?
Something about your profile stood out to me. I'd love to know more about you. How are you? Well, if you can see that, you see that my account is currently purple, which means I'm streaming, so fuck off. We've been ordered by Secretary General Ade to rendezvous with you, Representative Echika.
You know, I think I'm going to do next time that happens, if that ever happens to me next time, I know it's just a bop, but when they say, like, you're about your industry, can you tell me that stuff? I'm like, I'm going to say, I'm currently on this torch fighting for my life.
Let me check the rules of the server so I know how far I'm allowed to put this.
Okay, hold on a sec. But yeah, this is like your server room right now.
No, because there's someone from another server, so I have to check their rules. So I know what I can do, like what I can and can't do.
Also, did I ever tell you the time I actually got a telemarketer to hang up on me? Like, I actually bored a telemarketer enough and annoyed them enough that they hung up on me. Catch out a story.
Go ahead. Fuck it, why not?
So basically, I was just relaxing. I was just relaxing and like, I forgot what game I was playing, but like this random telemarketer calls me. They're like, "Hi, can we speak to blah blah?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm kind of busy right now. I'm playing Skyrim." And they're like, "Oh well," we just want to talk to you about moments. I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's cool, but I'm actually kind of playing Skyrim. Do you know Skyrim's a cool game? You can fight dragons and like you could dual cast and you could also shot enemies." She goes, "Oh, that's nice, but I really want to know if you're interested in this product." I'm like, "Oh, that's very cool, but do you know?" And I just kept going on about Skyrim. She goes, "Sorry, I really don't care about. I just want to talk about the product." I'm like, "Yeah, but you could." I'm like, "Yeah, I can't really talk about some. Do you want to try Skyrim?" And then she just hangs up on me. I literally started talking to her, like trying to sell her on Skyrim. She just got tired and just hung up on me.
You know, the best part is
it was funny.
My sister actually did something similar. So a couple of years back, my first sister got called by someone trying to advertise car insurance. Now, she was 14 at the time. Now, I don't know if you know, but someone in the UK who's 14 can't drive a fucking car.
Yeah, and also in America...
So she just turned around, like, every time they said something, anything at all, she just went, "I'm 14. Just repeated it over and over again to make it clear you're trying to sell this to someone who has no use for it.
Oh, do I
was
better?
In the room
even better?
Trying so hard not to laugh the entire time, and I could tell from from the fact that she was trying so hard not to laugh as well, because this was stupid and it worked.
Do I know something else that's funny? Technically, I did lie on this, but when I believe I was 19 at the time, and the telemarketer called, and like at the time I was like not as smart as I was now, but I was still a little bit smart. Where he kept trying to call me, I'm like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "Can you?" Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, "Oh, my parents are home right now." I'm like, "Oh, cool. Can you tell me the number?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he goes, "That's not the number." He's like, "How old?" He's like, I'm like, okay, I'll tell them. And he goes, just to know how old are you? I'm 13. He hangs up because in America, if you're a telemarketer trying to sell a product, you cannot talk to someone under 18. So he's like, oh, I fucked up. I mean, obviously I was 19, but like, I just said, I'm 13. And he just immediately, you started to click. But yeah, he said number. He said like the phone number. I said like different digits. Like he said again. I'm like just kept saying different digits. Like that's not the number. And of course, obviously he had the accent. So yeah. But yeah, it was hilarious. But here's like now it's this automated message. Like I think they stopped having actual people call you because they realized
people kept trolling them.
Well, not that, and they realized people are also making money on YouTube trolling us.
Yeah. Best part is there's a guy
who made. Do not redeem.
Can we talk about the fact that there's a guy who set up an automated system specifically meant to intercept calls from telemarketers just to annoy the shit out of them?
Or better yet, the guy that basically hacked into telemarketer and like he found telemarketer, he saw it there, he hacked into him, saw they were trying to scam an old lady, so he called the old lady and said like, hey, just heads up, I'm a hacker. I call the person you're on the phone with. They're trying to scam you, and this is what they're actually doing. She goes, "Oh, thank you." And then he clicked back to him, and he was listening. And she tells him, he's like, and she told him like, "I was just informed what you're doing. You should be ashamed of yourself." It's all this shit. You should be ashamed of yourself. And then she hangs up, and like you can hear the guy starting to like swear in India, and he's like, "What the hell happened?" Or better yet, the one guy like he hacks in their computers and shows them the telemarketers pictures of them. Like this one guy said, like, "Oh, I'm blah blah from I think it was like T-Mobile Sexport," and he showed the camera. It was like the guy sitting on his bed eating chips, shirtless. And he's like, he just goes wide eyed and starts covering the screen. It is hilarious when he hacks into the telemarketers cameras. This shows what they look like.
Are you talking about scammer payback, perchance?
I think it might be scammer payback. I know there's a few chance like it might be scammer payback, but. Is
yeah,
it the one with
his
I think it's the guy like his icon is like he's got like a sunglass. It's a cartoon guy like without bald and he's got sunglasses on him.
No, that's a different channel then.
Yeah. Listen, this guy's just awesome. But
yeah,
there's a few. But I love those
genuinely
videos.
made like would genuinely just like make viruses just to shut down a single fucking like telemarketing place.
Or better yet, the guy that basically not only did he hack into the telemarketers, he was able to find their address, location, and like where they were in India, and he alerted the authorities because apparently it was illegal. And he looked in the CCTV footage as he returned them, and he was watching as the scammers were trying to unplug the computers and run with them because they were being raided live by the police, and they were trying to destroy the data. And he's just watching this live go down like everything. He's just laughing his ass off as literally because that's like the call centers they were illegally operating. Like you saw them like they're running past it, and it was actually it was all like American guy that owned the company, but you're just seeing like this guy goes off, and you see these people running past with the hard drives just panicking. Then you see like a minute or a few seconds later, you see like the police barge in like not guns ablaze, but like guns out saying like, "Please, this is alright, everyone get down." And there was a news report he found out a few days later that same place, like every single one of those scammers was arrested, every single one of them, and the police are actually giving a report saying like, "We found out from an anonymous tip," which he did anonymously tell them. It's like it was just glorious.
Gotta love when scammers get fucking everything they deserve.
The F around, they gain the FO part.
Oh, you can swear on my channel. I really do not give a flying fuck.
Okay, it's the finding out of the fuck around part.
I think it was kind of obvious that swearing is loud on my channel. I swear like a fucking sailor.
I still like I know it's fuck around, but I still like the word faffle. Faffle's just a fun word. Faffle's just a fun word. Faffle.
Faffle. Beppo no hecko.
Oh my god, Ace.
What?
If they weren't so creepy, I would just buy a Furby off online and just teach it to say Faffo. Oh, did you ever hear the horrifying story someone had? There was this video talked about like I think it was talking about like old weird 90s toys, and in the comments someone said like they had a Kirby that it was they and their friends were at their friend's house. There was a Kirby, and then the Kirby just goes, "I can't see." Then like about I feel like 30 seconds later, the power in the neighborhood goes out.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back. You entertain chat with these weird fucking stories.
So here's another story, chat. So back on the N64, I believe it was I believe I actually had this game. I have a physical copy of it because of our neighbor's garage sale. But I believe it was WCW versus NWO Revenge on the N64. There was a thing. It was either that or it was WWF Warzone. I can't remember what it was, but one of the N64 games. But basically, when you it was actually Warzone because I remember it was JR was one of the announcers, but when you bounce off the rope, they go off the rope or against the rope. But what me and my friend would do, one of us would just stand still all the way, and the other one of us would just run back, force bounce off the rope, and it would be like against the rope, off the rope, against the rope, bounce off the rope, and like let's go back and forth. So I believe not me. I was there, but he taught his Furby how to just go against the rope, off the rope, back the rope. It was hilarious, like the stuff you could teach Furbies to do. Like, obviously they didn't have cameras. Actually, I think they had a camera for lights, but they weren't really intrusive cameras. But the fact you could just teach them to say stuff. But like I said, they have Furbies. They brought them back, but I don't know if they are as they used to be. But if they are, where you can actually see some stuff, I'm just imagining like one of the Hololive members just teaching Furbies to say like things like, "Oh my god, I'm just not they have Gigi or." I'm just imagining her teaching a Furby to say "boat goes binted," or Bibu teaching it to say "Bibu tax." Oh my god! Oh my god! I need to, when Ace gets back, that might be a goal for Subathon. I buy see how cheap a Furby is. Buy one, just teach it how to say stuff. Oh my god! That would probably be the most cursed thing on my Subathon that I'm planning if I do that. I'm going to see what Ace says. But then again, if I do that, I'm going to have a Furby in my house, and that's going to be creepy. Oh my god, that would be crazy if I did that. So how you guys enjoying the stream? Well, I say I guess I can talk about one in a minute. So I mentioned earlier, I am playing Pocopia. Currently, I'm doing the Underwater DLC, and I don't know. Haven't found any habitats right now. Cause I haven't popped up, so I'm going to have to just go around to other places to see if I can find habitats now. But yeah, like let's go back. But the Bubbly Basin, it is a very cool DLC so far. But yeah, I definitely gotta tell Ace that idea for the Subathon goal. That is gonna be crazy. Where did Ace go anyways? Did he say he was going to the bathroom, or did he say he's against to eat? Also, I'm looking. Okay, chat. I'm looking at that county. It looks like the pool thermometer we have. Looks like the thermometer we have in my pool. Like where it's like it has like obviously it has the glass so the mercury doesn't go in the pool, but it's just a bobbing floater to tell you to turn the deck. I mean the pool. I think we got rid of that one, but yeah, we used to have something like that where it was just like a thermometer we had in the pool to see like if it's if it's like too cold we won't go in, or if it's like yeah.
Thank you for calling customer support. How can I help you?
Okay, Ace, I had an idea for. I was telling your chat. I have an idea for my subathon.
Oh god, what is it?
One of the goals, I get a Furby and I teach it all kinds of cringe feature stuff.
Swear to God, if I hear that fucking Furby say 6'7", I'm going to jail for murder.
No, not that. I'm saying like things like, for example, like boat goes binted or else is cute.
Oh, that's been did.
Boat goes binted. That's what I was saying. I was like, what if like I think if GG hung out, I would just talk about like all this stuff. Oh my god. Or literally like if I don't know if I use sound or so when I teach about it, I would just go Baba Baba Baba.
But just remember, Baba
Baba. Yeah, what are your thoughts? Should I put that as a goal?
Fuck it, why not?
Buy a Furby. The only downside is I have to have a Furby in my room at all time. I just got a room with that thing.
The rock Hylum. Then it settled.
Oh, yeah, I was also saying how like how like the county kind of looks like
I heard.
it looks like a pool thermometer.
Yes, the Londo Bell will henceforth travel with the A Advent and assist in its activities. Furthermore, we intend to follow the A Advent's tactical decisions in battle. What? Oh, no. Possibly have the legendary Captain Bright referring to me. Please don't misunderstand. That isn't to say I won't be voicing my own suggestions when it comes to tactics and combat. Can you give at least some of these a slap, please? However, the A Advent is an independent nation. I don't have any authority to dictate what it should and shouldn't do. At least most of the people on my team.
Oh, that's right. You
Yeah,
said
the bright slap.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. In other words, you and I are more or less standing in the same shoes, though yours are considerably bigger. Madanovi Dickens, you do have seniority. I hope I can rely on you when needed. None of
So
that,
what they're saying is his numbers are bigger.
I'm just a mercenary who dropped out of the military. Nothing more than Miss Achika's loyal servant. Still, I admit it's sad to see the once mighty Londo Bell a shell of his former self. It happened when the military was restructured following the New Earth Federation's dissolution. Those who didn't like the Londo Bell's existence must have seen it as the perfect opportunity. I see. Hence why you were stripped of your management and kicked upstairs into the NLN's managements. Oh, forgive me. I understand how rich that must sound coming from a retiree like myself. No. If anything, it's a good thing. It's a good thing when soldiers like us are needed. Quite. But it seems to be exactly that mindset that's made us fall behind Neo Zeon. Actually, I have a proposition regarding that. Though I'd prefer to talk about it in person if that's alright with you. Very well. You're welcome aboard the A Advent. Understood. I'll head there with Lieutenant Amuro once we're ready. We'll await your arrival. What do you think? So far, my rate of her is that she's a smart young lady. Yeah, no, he looks like the kind of man who'd like Arby's.
God damn it.
No, really.
Also,
Amuro looks like he'd be a fan of Arby's.
I did not realize Amuro was a ginger.
Not much is obvious, yes. I mean, anything beyond that. Sorry, but I'm not a fortune teller or a psychologist. You're the one with the knife at people. I'll reserve my judgment in that case. I don't intend to criticize her for her age, but I can't deny that she lacks experience. Agreed. Though I've heard from Secretary General Ade that she was trained to be a leader since she was a child. We'll operate under the A Advent for now, but it's hard to know how things will go in the future.
More child soldiers. Great.
Yup. Only time will tell. Till then, we'll have to watch the A Advent and Representative Echika from the sidelines. Working as spies sure is rough. And I prefer it to fighting Char, at least. No argument there. Hey, remember what I said when I clear this level, I get thrown into the next one? A Advent. Hangar. Long time no seen, Lieutenant Amuro. I'm glad to say you're doing well. Isaac, I had no idea you were with the A Advent. I'm not at liberty to discuss my mission, unfortunately. I understand. Does Hayes have any idea about what Neo Zeon's planning? I'm sorry, but Hayes is currently focused on something else at the moment. Yeah, a bit more important than Neo Zeon. So that's the fabled Amuro Ray, huh? But we all saw just how tough he really is. No, he didn't. He didn't fight in that mission. Yeah, he reacted to things like he had eyes all over his body. It was wild. Yeah, that's what being a new type will do. They call extremely perceptive people like him new types. New types, huh? Even Ace cleans up his act around the legendary Amuro Ray, huh? Old formality, man. I was sort of a leader once myself. Isaac? Sorry about that. Don't mind him. Alright. Incidentally, what happened to your prized new Gundam, Lieutenant? Kind of a waste that it got finished right at the end of the war. The new was confiscated with the Zeta Gundam and the Londo Bell was restructured. I'm not sure where it is now. Why?
Wait, it got confiscated?
Yeah, they confiscated his Gundam.
Oh.
Basically, when Londo Bell was restructured because the New Earth Federation got dissolved, they took away his new Gundam.
So what you're saying is they took our derbs.
The funny thing about that is that is
Oh
the
god, I
new
was
Gundam
spot on.
technically is in the game, but not quite.
Let the Gundams!
Instead of getting his new Gundam, he gets stuck with the new Gundam mass production type. Yeah, let that sink in. They basically not only took his Gundam off him, turned around and said, you get a worse version now. Yes. Yeah, Captain Bright made an appeal along the same lines, but never went anywhere. The fuck are you? Astronauts? Been ages, man. Hey there. All Londo Bells MS are coming with too, so I can keep on top of all their maintenance. Pleased to be working with you again. Hey look, it's 3 characters who don't get voices because I'm not voicing them. I could tell I was curious about Char becoming a Supreme Commander of Neo Zeon at the end of the Revolutionary War.
Is it bad that from when we rewatched the Wing or rewatched G Gundam for a bit, I was like, oh god, I completely forgot how much of a Karen Rain was.
I'm sure he'll be back to fight with us when the time is right.
I am right on that, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Lieutenant Amuro, does Londo Bell
Like,
know
I
anything
completely
about
forgot.
what
I
Neo
was like,
Zeon's
oh
up
god.
to? Unfortunately, we haven't had the resources to properly investigate that. Then what? We sit on our asses till Neo Zeon decides to make another move? We'll just have to investigate them ourselves. Isaac's right. Bride's probably talking to Representative Etchika as we speak about sending the A-Advent to L2. L2. That's what Side 3 is, isn't it? That's right. We're heading right into Neo Zeon territory. Lovely! Astana joined his assist crew. The Belle of Lundelian.
I got some bad news. You're
We're
going back.
Bye!
What?
Yeah, worst part is, stream's not over yet. Though,
Yeah, I know.
apparently, it actually lagged out and started a second stream. Lovely.
Huh. Interesting.
Though for me,
I
there's
mean,
actually
it's-
all one recording, so.
As I'd say. Well, I mean, we're not ending because it's literally putting you right in the second thing.
Yup. So even if I wanted...
I'm looking at Mari. She looks like the most generic girl. That's all I'm gonna say. Generic girl. She looks like she's from a dating sim. No, Mari looks like she's from a slice of life anime.
Oh, wait, so it actually is letting us change stuff.
Oh.
Welcome. You're just in
I'm
time.
not taking back what I said. Mari still looks like she's from a slice of life anime.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna fully
apologizing.
agree there. Okay, do I want to bring fucking No Thoughts Head Empty, or do I want to bring along Discount Elvis?
Okay, what was No Thoughts Head Empty again?
This guy, Astanaj, his ability is all allies gain 2000 recover 2000 health. Meanwhile, Discount Elvis gives a +3 movement.
So let's see, either No Thoughts Head Empty or Dollar Store Space Dandy. Let's go with Dollar Store Space Dandy. No, wait. We might be on into the Char. It's Char, so I'd say get the extra health.
All right, so
this is Char we're talking about.
This is indeed Char we're talking about.
Listen, movement is good, but movement is good, but health is better when it's Char.
Good news. Now that we've cleared that mission, we actually got a little bit of support from that. Specifically, Amuro and his Re-GZ.
You're doing a good job.
The Gundam Mark II.
Oh, I thought you meant the emotional support.
So this is the Gundam Mark II.
Huh.
Of which has Emma Sheen as the pilot. Hey, talk about generic. By Yuri in the Metas.
God, I'm looking at like the characters. Okay, I will say this, even Amuro does not look like main character, but then again, that was the 80s.
Yeah, Amuro Ray in the Regi Z and the
He's
Rock
in
Hylum.
a spaceship?
Yeah, Bright
Wow.
Noah pilots the Rock Hylum, which is a battleship. You.
Okay, I heard that as Rock Island. I'm not saying Rock Island sounds like a cool bar.
Also, Brain does have a Gundam at least, the Rising.
Yes, she did get a Gundam in the series. I do
Worst
remember
part
that. It was,
is, I actually have a reason to pay attention to it.
do we
That-
though?
Yes, because it has a combination attack with the God Gundam.
Sure, I do know what attack you're talking about too.
Yeah, that's in the game.
It is powerful. It is powerful, but like, rain. Ugh. Rain.
Which rain do you
Rain
hate
is
more?
like the
This rain or my rain form?
yes. But I was gonna say more of Rain from G Gundam is like probably the only character I hate almost as much as Relena.
Fair enough, honestly.
The only one I hate more than Relena and Rain, and you notice, Saisachi.
Oh right,
Because-
yeah. So I get to do the reward for like getting the A Advent to rank A. And then I only have one mission option. Sean Amuro.
Char's like, it's my boyfriend. I know they hate Char. That's why I'm saying it because, like, Char's just obsessed with Amuro. Like the two, I know they hate Char, but it's obsessive hate. That's the thing.
What is this fucking AO3 doomed Yuri bullshit? No, it'd be doomed. No, it'd be doomed.
Yeah,
Yaoi.
Doomed Yaoi. I'm just saying, like, it's kind of like the whole. I'm trying to think. Who another character? I'm trying to get another character from fiction that characters hate each other so much that people just they don't ship them as like romantic. They ship them like because like, okay, boys, go get a room. It's like I hate you more. Gotta get a room because we don't give a shit anymore. You guys, no, I know. Okay, it's like Shishomu and Inuyasha because not because they're brothers, but because they should just hate each other that much. No. It's like Inuyasha and Koga. The two hate each other being a dog and a wolf, but they hate each other so much. But they just keep going at it like that's hating each other. It's like, okay, you two get a room. You two hate each other so much you won't shut up of each other. And that's why so many fangirls wrote ships about them because they hate each other so much they were so obsessive. And I bet Jelly's one of the ones that wrote fanfics of those two.
Look, I just say this specifically. I don't want to know what kind of fanfics Jelly writes.
We don't know what she's written, but we don't know what the content
writes,
is.
But
No,
I don't want
Ace,
to know.
No, Ace, here's the thing. We know what she writes, we just don't know what is contained in those pages. And she will not tell us, and I think it's the safest thing she's not telling us.
I refuse to open that Necronomicon.
Listen, she's told us like it is cursed shit.
Yeah, I blanked it out of my memory.
Remember, she has even said asexuals are the kinkiest motherfuckers when it comes to writing.
Hilariously enough, not my writing.
No, your writing is just like war crimes and shit.
Fun fact, when I actually do write stuff, I actually tend to put more focus on things like making sure everything makes sense within the character's emotions and such. I put a lot of emphasis on keeping them in character. So if they ever do something out of character, I assure you, it isn't. You just don't have the explanation yet.
Ah.
But also, to explain, so the reason why I want to get Skull is he has a team attack with double.
Yep. I actually have a skull figure. I'm actually looking right now. Currently, my blue scapegoat plushie is on top of the box.
But yeah, so what I need to do is actually regarding these two. You know how I mentioned there's another missile unit? I need these two
More generic anime
very
characters.
specific shit. I don't know if they did it in 2-2, so I need to check the previous stream. See if these two ever fought the Black Knights.
Do you need toilet paper?
No.
You said they need to do specific shit.
Because if I did not get at least 2 of these 3 requirements in 2-2, it is now impossible for me to get one of the secret characters.
Also, every time you say 2-2, I keep the Amuro worlds, like from Mario 1.
All right. I'm gonna need to check see if these two ever fought the Black Knight and which one, if either of them got the kill.
Who's the Black Knight?
It's a weird thing,
Ah,
but yeah, I'm gonna need to check the VOD for that at some point. See if they fought. See if both Go and Daba fought them. If at least that happened, I'm not down 4 points, which would make it impossible to get the secret character because I need at least 8 out of the 10.
when do you need the points by?
If I've missed more than 2 points, it doesn't matter because
No. When do you need the points? I mean, is it getting to the point of no return for to gain the points?
no. So I need to. So by the mission 7-5, if
Okay,
I
we got time then.
no, because you can't replay missions.
No, I'm saying we're only on chapter 2. I thought isn't 7-5?
Yeah.
Isn't it in chapter 7?
But it's possible that we've already failed the criteria because we finished Aliens Adrift. If I didn't get at least 2 points in that mission, I'm now completely out of this character.
Gotcha.
Because that mission alone accounts for 4 of the 10 available points, and I need at least 8.
Gotcha.
In this chapter alone, it's possible to get half of the it's possible to get half of those 10 points. In the mission Double Heart, 2 points are available. Oh wait, no, that would actually make it 6 are available in this chapter. Because there's 4 available in Aliens Adrift and 2 in the side mission Double Heart.
What do you mean by points?
Basically, I need to achieve certain things in order to get this character.
So when you say points, that's feats you got?
It's a hidden stat.
Oh, okay. I thought it's like for example, when you say 4, I thought it meant like there are 4 certain things you had to do there.
Kind of, yeah. Because in the mission Double Heart,
that means there's 6 you have to do.
In Double Heart, if the character Show shoots down the character Barn, which is this character, then that itself is worth a point.
Okay.
I get a point just for completing Double Heart. But if Show shoots down the Black Knight in Aliens Adrift, that's technically worth at least 2 points. Because it's 2 if Show specifically shoots down the Black Knight. And it's 1 if Show's fought them at all. It's another if Daba fights them at all. So if both of them have fought the Black Knight, then that's at least 2 points. Which would mean I'm still in the running.
Gotcha.
That's why I'm going to need to check the VOD so I know how many I've got.
So I'm just getting a little EP.
Yep. And I could either do this mission. I could either do this mission now, or I'll do it next time I stream this game, which is probably going to be who knows.
Yeah, I've had a long day today.
Yeah, I'm going to do the evil thing.
You doing the evil thing?
Yep. So let's get our a little exit skit for the stream.
Oh look, it's a pixie. Do you got slime so I could actually fuse and summon something?
I'm gonna take a break. My aura power is gonna run dry.
Wait, her name is Chum?
Yes, that from
so let's see her. Oh, her name's Chum. Okay, let's see if here's some fish.
The hell? That's nuts.
Wait, is there an exit dialogue every time this chapter you do it? Oh my god, it's just like an anime.
There's a shit ton. Like, there's actually just a bunch of them. There is one for double as well.
It's literally
DLC,
like
the DLC adds new exit skits. And with that, thank you all so much for watching. I have been the Drifter, Isaac Archer, and the In-Between welcomes you.